5 of the 1 in a Million Finals week began with a drive down the highway, en route from San Francisco to San Jose, where we'd be meeting up with guest pro for the day, Jerry Sue, at some spots in the 408 area code. The first spot of the day was a big and newly emptied fountain with banks to ledges, but upon arrival we discovered it filled with a few weeks' worth of mud, leaves, and general smelly gunk. Undeterred, the boys put in some work. While they shoveled and then got warmed up, we had Jerry tell us a little bit about the spot.
So today we ventured down into the fine, fine land of San Jose, and we brought along our friend Jerry Sue for the ride, guest guy today.
Hi.
And Jerry's gonna take us around to some spots down here, and this is our first one of the day. Tell us about the spot, Jerry.
It's just this gross fountain. It smells today. It's really hard to skate. It looks really cool because it's a bank, and then there's marble on top, and that sounds really awesome. But then you get here, and it's really hard to skate. But yeah, we're trying to perform tricks now, so I'm gonna watch.
With a little wood and elbow grease, Tom and Dylan put a few tricks down. Meanwhile, David and Chewy had turned their attention to a weird rail/wall on the bridge. David got himself a precarious switch 50-50 on the weird rail, while Chewy stomped a proper heel flip over the wall. After posting up in the shade and talking about some spots, we jumped back in the van and went to check a couple out. The first was a crusty banked wall that was mostly met with raised eyebrows. The second was Jerry's rails, which would have been a go had the wind not kicked up about 5 notches while we were there. Not far off, however, was the metal sculpture spot, an odd configuration of skatable shapes at an empty office building. It's hard to figure out, and while the guys tested out a few angles, Jerry gave us some info on this spot.
Now we're at the sculpture spot, which has been here for a long time.
Forever.
Tell us a little bit about this spot, Jerry.
It's a pretty popular spot. It's kind of a nightmare to skate, but I don't know. It looks cool. It's an awesome spot.
Aesthetically pleasing.
I guess it's cool. I hate skating here.
The small blue one is the most often skated one, but Tom started tinkering with the big green. Nothing much has ever been landed on the green, but on this day, after some high-speed zing-outs, Tom changed that. Back in the van, there was a request to check out the Dixon Landing ledges, but when we got there, we were sad to find that yet another skate stopper job had just been performed, and a good one at that. We loaded up again and began to head to a double set, but pulled over on the way to check out something else. With the daylight dwindling, we collected some of Jerry's thoughts.
So, what are your general thoughts on the 1 in a Million dudes after seeing them shred around a little bit today?
They're cool. They're just a bunch of skater kids. They have a youthful exuberance, which is nice to see after skating with all my old folky friends. So yeah, it was cool. It was fun. It was fun going out today.
What do you think about the idea of the contest in general?
I think it's awesome. They can travel and do this kind of thing, which normally would be really tough to do otherwise. So, it's cool to give these kids a chance. Plus, they all become friends, kind of. So I think that's kind of cool. They all hang out together. So yeah, I think it's really, really positive.
The sun was just about done as the guys got going on the metal trailer ledge, so out came the Genian lights. Dylan sparked the sesh with a few Smiths, and then Nick came in hot with a great frontside nose grind. He made one quick, but tempted fate for a longer one. Just as fast as the session had started, it was over. Everybody was beat after a long day, so we got back on the freeway and headed up to the warehouse for a look back at the day.
Okay, so today we went down to San Jose and skated with Jerry Sue at some of the greater San Jose area spots, and had a pretty good day, continuing our string of pretty good days. First spot we went to was a new spot, bank ledge with the marble on top. What happened there? Some of them happened.
I think everyone got a little something pretty equal there. nothing
stand out.
Yeah.
And so we went on to the garden of strangely shaped metal obstacles, and everybody tinkered around a little bit. And then Tom got a backside 50-50 of the big green one, which to our collective knowledge has not really been skated before, so that's cool. We got a never been touched spot done in 1 in a million. Yeah, he did it nice.
He did
He did.
Yeah, it was cool.
Then we went on to Dixon Landing, but everybody was disappointed, was knobbed. So we were on our way to go skate the double set with the weird landing when we saw the uphill tractor trailer double-sided metal ledge thing.
I didn't think anyone was gonna skate it.
No, how come?
I don't know. It's pretty tough.